Chai Beauty by Yulia. I'm Yulia and I'm your virtual beauty therapist. I have been one for over 11 years. Skincare is my passion, but I do love everything related to beauty. If you are like me, then you can find me and follow me on Instagram and TikTok for much more beauty content. And of course, I will appreciate if you consider subscribing to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, share it, comment below, and of course press on the notification bell so that you know as soon as I upload my next video. Now, today I will talk, probably you already know from the thumbnail and from the name of this video, about Anua. They're a Korean skincare brand. They are relatively new, only a few years old, but they have won quite a few different awards and they're getting a lot of love from social media. The products were kindly gifted from Anua US, and you will find them in quite a few different retailers. Obviously, you can get more information on the products from the official Anua website, which is in Korean, but they do have English version as well. You will find them in Olivian, which is one of the biggest, if not the biggest retailer for health and beauty items in Korea. The products today were kindly gifted from their US shop in exchange for social media content. However, they were talking about and looking about content for Instagram, which is obviously much shorter than here, but I decided to give you a bit more information and a lot more details about the brand and the products here in year 2. So the packaging is quite simple. They're looking for minimalistic ingredients list, they're looking for organic ingredients, and they're quite open about the sourcing and the manufacturing process. So a lot of their products are very minimalistic. They have high percentage of different natural ingredients. Now, probably the most highlighted one and the best seller of the brand, which has been sold over a few millions actually already, is their or Heartleaf Toner. And if you're wondering what exactly is this, why we are raving so much about it in social media, it is because it's really rich on flavonoids. So it is working to reduce inflammation and it is antibacterial as well. So if you have acne, obviously it is caused from a lot of reasons, but acne causing bacteria is a huge one. The fact that you're using something with Heartleaf is going to reduce the acne causing bacteria and therefore your breakouts. However, along with them comes inflammation, comes redness, whether the marks that you had left with after even your spots have healed, or if you're someone with sensitive skin, prone to redness and rosacea, like myself. Then obviously anti-inflammatory ingredients are something that you really like, you really need. So if you have acne but sensitive skin, you're wondering what to use, that's when you will look for Heartleaf products. Before I start with the reviews for today, I want to mention also that my skin is dry and sensitive. So when I'm looking for hydration and moisturizing ingredients, I do need quite a bit of them. Now the brand does have a line which is using a bird sap, which is moisturizing, but I haven't tried this one. Definitely on my wish list, along with their cleansing oil, along with their Heartleaf pads, which contain polyhydroxy acid. Because of the huge demand, they also released a jumbo version, which is 500 ml. The usual one is 250 milliliters. They also have a 40 ml, which is ideal for traveling. So a lot of different options. But this is a very, very well-known product, and if you haven't tried it, you are missing a lot. Now, if your skin is acne, sensitive, prone to redness, need this one. If you want, you can use it as a normal toner, so after you wash your face you apply this one. To be fair with you, I prefer using my hands to apply my toners, but if you have especially one of those big pads, then you can use them more like a mask. So say you have hormonal breakouts, your chin is looking very red, very irritated, you can soak this one and then apply it, walk around, do whatever you want to do, and it will calm the skin a lot. If you're someone like me who has dry and sensitive skin, obviously this won't be super hydrating. I mean, it contains glycerin and other hydrating ingredients like butylene glycol, but the main purpose is soothing. So it won't be super hydrating. You can obviously follow it with whatever you want for a bit of extra hydration, but it's great after your skin has been washed. Maybe it feels a bit tight, maybe it feels a bit dry. You can see that it's getting a bit red. Then you apply this one and it is really nice soothing type of product. The pH of the product is around 5.5 to 6, So it is slightly acidic, it will not affect negatively your skin. To give extra soothing boost, you will find here also Matricaria and Centella asiatica. But in order to give some kind of, let's say, texture improvement, pore care, you will also find here sugarcane and apple extracts. And I have to say that these extracts might contain alpha hydroxy acid, so they will provide you with gentle exfoliation, but here they are not in high quantity, the extracts themselves, and obviously here the chemical exfoliation will be extremely light. So definitely it is suitable for sensitive skin. Now the product contains also different interesting plant extracts like purslane, like burdock, like grape as well, and even a type of fungi. So yes, it is one of the best sellers of the brand, and yes, it is definitely worth trying. The Heartleaf cream is considered for your skin barrier solution in case your skin is quite sensitive. Now, while it is soothing, while it is great for barrier repair and it is moisturizing, it is not particularly hydrating. So if your skin is dry like mine, you have to layer nicely underneath something for a bit of extra hydration. I have to explain probably that there's difference between
hydrating and moisturizing ingredients.
The hydrating ingredients are humectants like hyaluronic acid, like glycerin. They will retain moisture within the skin. However, you need good barrier in order for your skin to be not irritated and to keep this water within the skin, which is the function of moisturizing ingredient. Here obviously the 70% of Heartleaf extract is going to soothe the skin, but also here you will find adenosine, which is anti-aging care. You will find a lot of emollients and fatty alcohols. They are really nice for the skin. They give this dense type of texture, so once when you apply, it actually really nicely glides onto the skin. It feels very softening. You have a little massage with it, but in the same time it does not leave a film, because looking into the ingredients list and my sensation and how the texture looked like, I thought that maybe this will be, because it is looking dense, it will leave a film, but it doesn't. So I prefer to use it during the day underneath my SPF, but overnight still it is not the best choice. However, once again, this is mainly for combination acne type of skin. If your skin is acne prone, then very likely you will skip this part during the day. But overnight, it's a great idea. If your skin is combination, of course it depends from your SPF, but just a spoiler, this one with the SPF works amazing and it does not feel heavy. The product contains ceramide and panthenol, which are great for the skin barrier, but also contains cyclohexasilane. This is a bit controversial ingredient, but its content has been limited in the European Union. The brand has 3 new additions to their range. Now they do have 20% of green lemon vitamin C serum, which I haven't tried, but it's definitely on my wish list. And they released an SPF that I will review for you after. But now I want to talk about this product. Now this is 70% peach extract that contains also 5% of niacinamide. I want to add here that most of the studies that we have with regards to niacinamide are for concentration between 5 and 10%, which is considered to be the most beneficial.
15% of niacinamide does not necessarily mean
much more effective, but it does mean that it's much more likely to cause irritation. So with 5% of niacinamide here, I wonder why they decided to pick actually peach. The brand tested different plant extracts which they wanted to combine with the niacinamide in order to boost its effectiveness. And they looked into strawberries, they looked into pear, but actually peach is the extract which contains per 100 grams the highest amount of niacinamide or niacin. Despite the fact that this product is only 30 milliliters, it will last you for a while because you need only 2-3 drops for the face and you should avoid the eye area. For me personally, the only negative is the fact that they did added fragrance. I didn't experience any irritation, But I have to say that I think this is one of those cases that they did it because of the consumers, because if you buy a product with high content of peach extract, you kind of think it will smell like one, and it does smell like peach, but it's quite gentle, it's very pleasant. But my point is that fruit extract, unless they are citrusy, they don't have really scent. So watermelon, peach, strawberry, they don't really smell. And when they're used into skincare, because of our idea about how the product should feel like and smell like, very often brands are adding fragrance in order to have this scent, this fruity scent. So I think that's why they added here fragrance. This is the product for glass skin. They did run a trial to check out the effectiveness from point of view of the melanin production. So after 4 weeks of use of this product, the participants saw a reduction of around 22% of the melanin into the skin. So the skin tone become much more even. And in the long term, the improvement obviously should be even more. From point of view of ingredients, I think this is the product with the most various ingredients for different concerns, because it has the niacinamide and the peach, but also the brand added alpha arbutin, which is working brightening, great for pigmentation care. Here you have betaine salicylate, which is type of beta hydroxy acid. It is below the 1%, then we usually consider it for half of the strength of salicylic acid, but it is there. Also, above the 5%, you have glycerin, you have added butylene glycol and 3 different types of hyaluronic acid. So these are all humectants, hydrating, plumbing the skin. You will find here a desert yeast oil, safflower and salvia oil as well, different seaweed. You need just a few drops. It glides very nicely onto the skin. It has more gel-like texture, but it does absorb nicely. It has slightly glowy type of finish. And the niacinamide, in case you are not aware, is one of those ingredients that are great for literally everyone. So whether your skin is sensitive, redness prone, whether you're looking for uneven skin tone, you want something brightening, whether you have oily skin, so you're looking for something to balance the oil production, niacinamide is the ingredient that you definitely need. 5% does not sound like a super high quantity, but it's great quantity in order to have results and no irritation. And as I mentioned, the peach also contains naturally niacinamide. So together, they're effective but gentle. And the last product is the SPF. This is SPF50 PA++++, so it will give you high protection. The filters that the brand uses are chemical. The texture is very light, silky finish, not glowy. To be fair, this is product that I think will be another bestseller. I very much like it, and I think it will be great for combination and oily skin. But also, if you're like me with dry skin, but you don't want the glowy, super dewy finish, if you will apply makeup on top, then this will work very nicely. I tried it with makeup, and I actually did not use primer in order to try this one, and it works like a primer. It just, everything sticks on one place. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge, it just stays there very nicely. So if you do like SPF, which doesn't leave any type of film, any glowing, any white cast, definitely you can try this one. It contains 30% of Heartleaf extract. There's also niacinamide and glycerin quite high into the ingredients list. There's a lot of different plant extract, like Japanese persimmon, which is antioxidant, but some studies are indicating that it is brightening. There is also grape, safflower extract, coffee, green tea, chestnut shell extract, touch of panthenol, and even adenosine. The other ingredient that I don't see that often is Rose of Jericho. I have tried a bib sheet mask with it, and I was really impressed. It's one of those plants that live in the desert, and it managed to survive there. But as soon as it gets a little bit of water, it blooms really, really nicely. This was all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Find me and follow me on social media and Instagram for much more content. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this brand, what are your impressions, and which one is your favorite product. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you again.